there. Today we're gonna turn this cheap craft paper from the dollar store into some glowing magical spell scrolls. So I have pre-stained the white paper out of this. This craft paper pad is pretty awesome. It's like the best thing to find at the dollar store if you can find it. When I did buy it, it was $4. Inside, it's kind of awesome because it's craft paper, so it's cardstock. And you have white, you have this brown color, or au natural things, or black, which I think might be cool. So I kind of want to experiment with each of the colors and just see how they look. And then yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna experiment with some of the colors and see how they look. So I think what I'll do is these pages I have already pre-stained today with coffee. I'm going to do one with coffee, one with the white paper, one with the brown paper, and one with the black paper, and then we'll see which one we like the best. That's my plan. So then we're gonna move this out of the way so it's not in our road. Like that. And then we are going to draw some cool designs on here. What I'm going to use for designs for these are just some runes that I have in some books that I have. And I'm going to make my own. They're not based on anything. My intention with these, so I do have some intention with them, is that they are going to be for mental health and healing and that sort of thing. But if you're wanting to use this for a LARP or a D&D campaign, then you can certainly use the techniques that I'm using today to make your own spells. So I'm going to use this book that I've had since I was a teenager. So it is old. I'm not going to tell you how old because that would be aging myself. And inside it just has some of the Viking runes, and I'm just going to use these and one from a pagan book that I have just to create my own design. So they're not really based off of anything. Right, Justin?
That's right.
That's right. We're not learning to write in Futhark or anything. And I'm not even going to use a ruler. I'm just freehanding this stuff. So I think that I need strength and for the change that's happening, and patience, maybe a little bit of protection during that time. I'm trying not to be perfect. Honestly, I'm just doing this for fun because I kind of figured out how to do this and I have some things that'll make them look cool. So I thought it would be just a little fun project to do. Okay, so now I have my 4 magical runes. So I'm going to take these, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them glow. So in order to make them glow, I'm going to use glow powder. And I had bought a bunch of glow powder for one of my previous videos where I was doing the crystal balls, and it didn't quite turn out the way I wanted to. I think I wasn't mixing it correctly. So I've read up a couple of things. I'm going to try it again and see if I can do it. So basically what you do is you mix a little bit of the glow powder color that you want with a acrylic medium, and I'm going to be using a white gesso for this as my acrylic medium. And in order to have it pop off the page a little bit more, apparently you paint the page first with white paint, and then the glow will be more intense on the page. So I'm going to start, and I'm just going to do these step by step. I'm gonna start by painting them all over all of my designs with this white paint, and which is gonna look really cool on this one. And then I'm gonna mix some up, a few different shades of the glow powder and paint over that, and then we can see how it all looks together with the glow powder. And I do have an UV light, so it's gonna look pretty cool, I think. So we're on to painting. Okay, for the first one, I am going to use the brown paper with the white paint. And what color should we do this one? What color do we think is going to show up on this one the best? I kind of want to do purple. So we're going to do purple out of these little tiny cups. And I think it's a 1:4 ratio, if my memory serves correctly for this. I know I had looked it up and then I forgot what it was, but keep in mind you don't have to do the technique I'm doing with the powders. You can just buy glow-in-the-dark paint. I think the dollar store even has it. Set that one over there, and we're going to do this coffee stained page, and I want to do it a blue color. We're going to use our light and just see if we can charge them a little bit. It takes you a bit to do that initial charge, and then once they're charged up, it's like this one's just popping. That is freaking, look at that. That is so cool. I think that's my favorite. So this is really nifty. I think if you had a dedicated paint, it probably would work a little bit better. You kind of have to be careful what your background color is and how much powder you put in. I definitely had more powder in these two, but the pigment on these is also just brighter. The other ones were more of a softer glow. So if you kind of think of that too. And then I think this would be really interesting, like as secret messages on some maps or something. You could do spells with it. I think like there are so many different things that you could do with this for your props or whatever you're using it for. I think this is fun, and I definitely think you should give it a try if you have the opportunity. I think you could probably find like glowing paint at the craft store or the dollar store for pretty inexpensively, depending on, I think it's definitely, it shows up a lot better on this one because you are getting the reflection from the white that's all around this. This one, this green was just so much brighter. So if you were doing it on something that is like a brown, then maybe have a brighter color on these so that it pops off more. But other than that, yeah, go out, go forth, craft, try this. Make something that looks prettier than mine. And if you want to know how to turn these into scrolls, you can watch this video here. And if you want to learn how to make some map scrolls, you can check out this video here. Thanks for watching. My name is Pam, and this is Total Pamarchy, the craft channel with a little anarchy. Until next time, bye.